Okay, welcome back to the new stream. एक बार जो चेक कर लेता हूँ चालू हो गया कि नहीं हो गया। लास्ट टाइम की तरह बच्चों की नहीं चाहिए। और स्टार्ट हो गया। Welcome back to the new stream, guys.
We're still in the same day.
चंबू को यहाँ पे रह गया था। एक काम करते हैं यहाँ से कंटिन्यू करते हैं अभी। एक सेकंड जरा let me just अपलोड दिस थिंग कि मैं लाइव आ चुका हूँ तो फिर करते हैं। Okay. All right. Let me just. आज थोड़ा लेट स्टार्ट किया काफी हम लोगों ने 10:30 बजे स्टार्ट किया। आई डोंट नो मैं ज्यादा देर तक नहीं चल पाया गेम इस बार। चलो जी, लेट्स कंटिन्यू एज इट्स नॉट सिंपल एज वी थॉट।
Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the samsara? Why did you tell us? Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds. Paimon thought the Duke did that! Oh, whatever. Guess you were looking out for us after all. Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me. Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking things a little fast. What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it?
बट पॉइंट क्या था
Nahida's
तुम्हारा यहाँ पे
talking
रहने
about
का?
confusing stuff again. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation?
टाइम लूप थ्योरी इज इंडीड इनकरेक्ट।
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory?
आई मीन वो बेकार था आइडिया उसका करने का। डेज फाइटिंग स्किल्स हैव बीन इम्प्रूविंग इन आवर जॉब्स।
Oh, yeah, you're right. Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical conditions should also reset. So, what's your new hypothesis?
My new hypothesis will be memories are deleted every day. Information of the Akasha, the Sub-Zero's festival samsaya.
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people. That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through.
Okay, I guess memories are deleted every day.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times. That doesn't sound... If all our memories of a day are...
You aren't in a time loop. It's the memories of being something living.
Oh! Then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories! That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet! It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before! But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense!
Oh,
A brilliant deduction.
अब सही दिमाग लगाया हम लोगों ने.
Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong. To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows. That isn't simple at all!
Still the wrong conclusion, huh?
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn something new. Right! She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go!
चलो जी चलते हैं. आज उन्होंने काफी लेट हो गया था स्ट्रीम चालू करे हुए. आज मैं 10:30 स्टार्ट किया. आई डोंट नो हम लोग ज्यादा देर क्यों पाऊंगा कि नहीं, क्योंकि मेरा कॉलेज का नेट प्रॉब्ली रीसेट अराउंड 12 AM और समथिंग, तो मैं ज्यादा देर फिर चल नहीं पाऊंगा. पर देखते हैं क्या होता है. अभी तो कुछ कह नहीं सकते. Alright.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and... wait a second! How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with? I didn't tell anyone about it.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it.
Well, I actually didn't explain it. Let's just get to the point.
Oh, that works.
You suddenly became proficient with the old greatsword because we have lived through the same day many times already. I don't know, we saw the day I guess taking my...
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
Alright then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this greatsword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Yes, your memory's being erased every day.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zero's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed that.
I've thought about that too. What if the sages were behind this? If they utilized entire resources as well as information supplied by the Akasha?
Right! They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything! It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof? Where?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little longer. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well. I still can't guarantee that this area is safe.
ये 4-3 चावल safe नहीं थी. So like 40th time हो गया, I don't know.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time.
Yep. चलो जी, दिया के पास चलते हैं. Boom. चलो जी, पहुंच
This is
गए.
it.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made each strike. It's just as they say, each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Is it really impossible? What if they used some fancy machine to carve every single mark?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training.
That makes sense.
Hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
और दुनिया वापस से disappoint हो जाएगी.
Back to square one. Is our memory deletion theory also wrong? But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime.
We're not in a time loop. We are not in a real world.
Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now?
I said there's something strange.
Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately.
How come we never thought about leaving the city?
Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution! Many things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time outside of the city. Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because we're just too tired?
We could have thought this a long time ago.
How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city.
The causality of the Sub-Zero's festival. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay. हम लोग को नायदा से वापस बात करनी पड़ेगी इस बारे में. The fact is कि every time I go to talk to Nahida, Nahida is be like कि ना ये तो गलत है, दोबारा चेक करो बहनचो. Like the teachers जो करते हैं बच्चों की कि ये गलत है, खुद पढ़ो क्वेश्चन और दोबारा सॉल्व करो. फालतू का चुतियापन.
Nahida, we're back! You're back early today. Did you find something new? Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
What will happen if you try to leave the city?
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before. We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back? Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it. It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But still, neither of us remember anything about leaving town. Really? That's kind of strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Let's try again tomorrow.
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
इससे deep आया वापस वो वाला.
Our memories are back!
हाँ? कैसे? Let's go and try to make this video.
About that. Well, where should Paimon begin?
हाँ, fine, what do you mean?
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you.
क्या है?
Listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler, You should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
2 days ago.
It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday.
Let's go and try to leave this video.
Okay, let's go.
चलो जी हम लोग जाना है यहाँ को हाँ चलो
Why can't we leave the city? What is the academia up to now?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port-22. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprising. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
आगे जो मैं सो गया बीच में We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru for days. They didn't tell us anything else. Of course, the Academia wouldn't share their plans to Pam.
Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
Looks like he really doesn't know.
Yep.
If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at once. This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry!
I want to stay here.
Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind?
Someone should stay with his names from the side.
But what if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to
अरे
help
chill
you.
मा यार कुछ नहीं होगा मेरे को.
Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together.
Going with Paimon.
Okay. Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just
Okay.
and please be careful.
Yes, don't worry. चलो जी.
Memories.
Let's go and try to leave the city.
Traveler.
अरे 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 गले लग गई. क्या हो गया इसको? What's wrong, Paimon?
Paimon thought Paimon would never see you again. You just disappeared. Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back. You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look.
What did I promise?
Paimon, calm down. He's here now. I don't think he understood what you were saying. Paimon doesn't care. Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay. Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day.
I don't remember doing any of this. I won't leave you behind.
Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world. Okay. Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday? I see. Using two people's different perspectives. After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then disappeared in an instant.
You sure that's what you saw? You weren't zoning out or anything?
No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention. What's your perspective, traveler? You sure you don't have
So I
any
don't
memory
remember
of
that
this?
it existed.
I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken. So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased?
So they didn't just restrict access to Sumeru city, they also erasing the memories of those who leave.
It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being
Yep.
hidden on purpose.
Kuch to ho raha hai kaand.
But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside.
If our memories will be erased, can we leave behind something other than memories?
Something like a message? But how can we send it back? Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well, okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyar's out for me. Yep, now we're talking.
चलो ठीक है, देखते क्या एक और थ्योरी अपनाते हैं, इस पर टेस्ट कर रहे हैं हम लोग। इनके ट्रांजिशंस कितने ज्यादा वियर्ड होता है, swear to God. It's not even a fucking transition at this point. And we are waiting. And it's taking hours and hours. I guess वो आएगी नहीं नाहिदा। नाहिदा के साथ भी वही सेम सीन हुआ जब हम लोग के साथ हुआ। हम लोग वेट कर रहे हैं, वो अभी तक आई नहीं और आ गई।
I'm done. Here you go. What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal? I made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node. To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right? Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city. We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now.
It's worth a try.
Let's go then. Let's expose those sages.
I still think you should stay.
All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But Paimon still isn't happy about it.
See you tomorrow, Paimon.
Okay. See you tomorrow, traveler. That covers everything that's happened so far.
So that message. What's what I left for myself when I left the city?
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside. Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights.
Huh?
All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
Second guy. No.
That's one heck of an info dump.
Hello?
It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when
हाँ,
you
लगा दी,
set
लगा दी।
foot outside of the walls.
हाँ लगा दी। हाँ अभिषेक ने लगा दी थी। ठीक है। शुरू में ही है। इसके अटेंडेंस लगा दी थी ना? Okay. Back to the gate. That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left this mirror space when you set foot outside of the walls.
But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird contents.
That's
There's
for
another
sure.
part here. I only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared.
मेरे को लगता है इस आकाशा
Behind me, a
टर्मिनल में कुछ
lot
हो
of
रखा है इसको
spaces
अगर
just
हटा देंगे
appeared
तो
again
शायद सब
from
लोग
thin
फिक्स
air.
सकते हैं
I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
क्या है वो द स्पेसेस
Why did the message end right there? What did the traveler want to say? What are those spaces? Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment. Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message? The
अच्छे
message.
से होगा
It should have come from the traveler's Akasha
अभी
terminal.
तो टाइम ही नहीं हुआ है
After the beep, Traveler said even the final space has also disappeared. Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
Space without human presence, the real world space where we were yesterday.
My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha.
हाँ यही था मुझे
Oh,
लगा यही
so
होगा
that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day? Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow? Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret. Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.
A secret हाँ give me some time I need to organize my thoughts
Hey, where are you going?
okay हम लोग को अब जाना है यहाँ पे चलो जी मुझे अपना भी प्ले हो गया फिर से
Do you want some alone time to think? All right then,
इतनी
Paimon
दूर
won't
आया अलग
disturb
टाइम
you.
सोचने के लिए सोच ले आराम से ज्यादा देर मत सोचियो पता लगा इंतजार सोच रहा है
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
It also says there is that time
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff to do first.
Okay then. See you later.
क्या तो एकदम बिल्कुल
Have
डिप्रेस
you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away.
I think I know the answer now
Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell us both together. This time, we're gonna get to the truth.
चलो जी टॉक टू नायरा नायरा जी कहाँ पे हो आप ये ऑलराइट नायरा हेलो
You're back. I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces, are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate from the festival?
हाँ ask away Miss Nahida
Okay. First off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
क्या था people who do not train species without human presence the sincere festival samsara
We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a...
ये नहीं है I think.
All
ये
the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence. Those spaces remind me of dreams, like the one I had in the Avidia Forest, except these have no sign of human presence.
hello, welcome Alight.
That doesn't sound right.
हाँ,
किती जास्त स्टार्ट करी वेस्ट
10:27. Okay, alchemical declination results.
The moon, a loop.
Yeah. Transformation of the Akasha.
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. That doesn't sound...
Livenium, of course.
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon.
Dreams with no human presence, maybe, Pratham?
वो कर चुका है. Truth behind dreams.
Come on, people from Sumeru do not dream. Dreams with no human presence. Link it.
Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it.
Oh,
And those
तभी.
spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would
तभी.
explain why they sounded so weird when he was trying to describe them. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now. Correct
Oh,
answer.
man, sure.
Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this?
एक बात बताइए नाहिदा जी कि हम सब सवाल जवाब की बकचोदी काट रही हो. चुपचाप जब पता है चीज तो हम लोग को निकालो ना उस चीज से.
उसने बोला ही था, she can only give you hints, she can't tell you the proper answer because she's not stable enough to tell that answer.
She is not stable enough to tell that answer. जवाब है answer. The Akasha is a manifestation
She's
of the
using
force of
most
Windows
of her
power.
presence and power to
Akasha
sustain
powers
Kinya's art.
so it compiles the
I think that's the reason, I don't remember properly. But it's just for us to figure it out.
And it grants knowledge to the people.
That
First
doesn't
only we
sound...
figure it out, then only it
The
will
Akasha
come to
relies on the
fruition.
That doesn't...
It is the manifestation of. Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their
Yes,
power
Mara,
from
to
the
lord.
Dendro Archon, right?
मैं तो
That would
सोच ही रहा हूँ ना,
explain
मैं
why
सोचने में
the
क्या गलत जा
Akasha
रहा है.
has the ability to control people's dreams too. But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that? Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming.
Mhm.
Imagine
In other
someone
words,
stealing your dreams,
dreams
Pratham.
are rich bundles of human
Yeah.
wisdom.
Please
So
take the
in other
nightmares.
words,
Actually,
The
don't
complete
take the dreams.
opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Karma remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So it was all a dirty trick?
Yes,
The
sir.
real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
Yes, and they don't intend to stop there.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
The Akasha
The
sound.
beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals.
The appearance and disappearances of spaces. The grand stage speech. Abnormal mental fatigue.
My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking.
Yeah.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zerus festival many times. and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara.
The day of the festival seems to be the perpetual samsara.
That doesn't sound...
Maybe नहीं.
The
I guess
Grand
मानने लगा.
Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's
सारे
content."
पहले interpret कर, फिर समझ आएगा थोड़ा
Something
बहुत.
more?
Grand Sage said to celebrate the birth of the
उसके बाद वो नेक्स्ट वाला ले, लेफ्ट वाला. मैं
Those
parents को-
faces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as that beep sounded, many more spaces materialized.
अब ये वाला नहीं।
Those dreamscapes kept vanishing.
देखो
But as soon as that beep sounded, more new spaces appeared.
Okay.
यही आंसर
Associate.
associate with the रुक जा I think abnormal mental fatigue नहीं first sub-zero first samsara
वही मेरे को भी लगा वही होगा.
वो नहीं था
Grand Sage speech.
try
The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate
नहीं
the
नहीं
birth
वापस जा
of thy
parents of
god
dreams
to your
parents
heart's
of dreams पे
content." Did he?
ये वाला.
हो जा हाँ
Those
associate कर
dreamscapes
separate
kept vanishing. But as soon
अरे नहीं आगे ना mass production of dreams आ तो गया प्रथम
Off.
बहुत अच्छा
You're back.
how the fuck are you messing that
ready to
up
take your Sub-Zero's...
टेंशन में मत वो पीछे वाले
okay,
skip करेगी.
okay, Nick.
Fuck you.
People in that doesn't sound all the bizarre space.
अरे
That doesn't.
लौड़े अरे
That doesn't sound.
Alchemist अरे लौड़े truth behind dreams
That doesn't.
you dreams with no presence dreams with no presence
Those
people do not
spaces-
dream from
those
Sumeru
spaces-
associate करना है थोड़े
People in. People
छोड़ो।
in.
ये रहा truth behind dreams truth behind
We
dreams
are all.
People in Sumeru think they don't... And those spaces... So the correct answer.
do not fucking do
How
this
did you
again
conclude that the
मैं भूल
Akasha
गया
is
मैं कैसे
capable
ये
of
क्या
this?
चलता कैसे चलता ये interpretation बकचोदी. It compiles the wisdom of the entire
It
population.
compiles the wisdom of the entire...
आंसर मिल गया है तेरे को ऑलरेडी देख एक ऑलरेडी आंसर तू दे चुका है इस पे
Grants the knowledge to the people. क्या था?
ऊपर वाला है लेफ्ट वाला है मेरे भाई
It is
लेफ्ट
the
वाला
manifest... Oh, okay. But is stealing everyone's dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination.
कंटिन्यू
People's brains are the most apt, in other words. So, in other words, Paimon remembers her saying that the real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own. Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty
मैं
well.
दबा रहा हूँ.
So then, what about this?
मैं
The
दबा रहा हूँ.
beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operation.
अब सुन मास
We
प्रोडक्शन
still
ऑफ
hear it
ड्रीम्स
every night,
भेजा
even though we removed our Akasha
और
terminal.
अगर तूने रिटर्न करा लौड़े मास प्रोडक्शन ऑफ ड्रीम्स हाँ कर बाय
Correct. The
Thank
Akasha
God.
is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness
के लोड़े
is placed
काली में
inside
मादर
the
चुप के
collective
बच्चे
dream
बहन
of the
चोद.
Sub-Zero's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha, and so it continues. So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine. Did Paimon get that analogy right? Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into. Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything. All right, last question. Who am I?
कौन है
Own illusions lies.
did you have a guess do you have a guess
ये रहती है अपने पावर लगा के बट ये बोल नहीं सकती सच. ये रहती है अपने पावर लगा के बोल नहीं सकती सच. I love you so much.
है ना बच्ची है वो
तेरे को
बच्ची That- क्या guess है तेरा
Now that I think about it, wasn't illusions a hint that we're all dreaming?
the moon
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to herself as the moon,
Oh, either.
So you noticed.
You are क्या?
No fucking way. You know
What
what,
the
Pratham?
fuck?
You can see all the fucking trailers in Genshin Impact and you'll still not get what the fuck is happening because you're so dumb. You are so dumb. You could not see that. You could not see that coming.
नहीं, अबे बच्ची थोड़ी ना भगवान निकली बहन चोद, ये थोड़ी ना सोच रहा था मैंने, चूतिया। मैं तो मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि ये जो भी कर रही हूँ कि लेसन लॉर्ड ही कर रही हूँ कि मैं तो मेरे को लगा अभी अपीयरेंस देगी या दुनिया लॉर्ड ही निकलेगी लॉर्ड लेसन या फिर कोई और निकलेगा। बहन की वाली बच्ची मत दो, भगवान निकली। बोला
Literally, the whole fucking lore is about how she was birthed after the death of Creator Lord Rukdevta. That's why she is childish. It's because she was later born. It's only been 500 years in her age.
भाई
But
साहब,
point is, she's still a kid and इतनी सारी knowledge वो कहाँ से ला रही थी? अपनी गांड से थोड़ी ना ला रही थी. उसको पता था. What is Lesser Lord Kusanali? God of fucking wisdom. चूतिए.
और ये इसका लोर बहुत फक कर है इसे भाई, मैं नहीं समझ में आता बीच बीच में।
You can see, मैंने यही सोचा था अगर इसने ये फिगर आउट नहीं करा कि ये डेंड्रोवार कौन है तो he can see all the fucking trailers in Genshin Impact and still won't understand shit and still won't get any spoilers because what did he say? Oh मैं समझदार हूँ मेरे को समझ आ मैं guys you don't know the context. I showed him the Abyss trailer, the Fatui trailer, sorry Abyss कह रहा Fatui trailer after the Seniora's death and दिस गाय वाज लाइक प्रथम मेरे को स्पॉइलर मिल जाएंगे मेरे को समझ आ जाएगा छोटी छोटी चीजें इसको घंटा कुछ समझ नहीं आया सिनियोरा की डेथ के बारे में बात कर रहा था वो फकिंग ट्रेलर समझ नहीं आया इसे उसको यही नहीं समझ आया कि सिनियोरा थी उस फकिंग कॉफिन में और फिर मैंने बोला ठीक है कोई पास्ट कैरेक्टर्स के ट्रेलर देखने जो अभी तक देखो गेम में दिख चुके हैं नहीं मेरे को उसने बोला नहीं मेरे को समझ आ जाएगा स्पॉइलर है और अभी लौड़े को ये तक समझ नहीं है कि डेंड्रोहार कौन है उसको ये तक नहीं समझ आया सिन्योरा उस फकिंग कॉफिन में थी तो लौड़े को घट्टा समझ आएगा कोई कैरेक्टर ट्रेलर देख ले और उसको समझ आ जाएगा स्पॉइलर है हट कंटिन्यू
अरे यार बट मेरा एक
Fuck
डाउट है, मेरे को एक डाउट है बस कि अगर अगर ये लेसन लॉर्ड है
हाँ.
तो माँ की चूत सामने क्यों नहीं आ गई थी सीधा सीधा? She was
because
testing
that's the fun yeah I guess
and okay मेरे को अभी
But
थोड़ा सा
it was very
okay,
obvious.
पहली
It's
चीज
genuinely became
पहली
obvious.
चीज क्योंकि हम लोग क्वेश्चन में काफी स्लो थे, मैं नींद में था, so I'm not kind of aware कि क्या हुआ था, तो मेरे को बता दे कि इसका क्या पीछे का लोर था नायदा का।
हाँ, ऐसा वैसे लोर नहीं है अभी अभी तक कुछ लोर नहीं बताया है
नहीं
इस
so
गेम में बस
नहीं,
यही
so
बताया
basically
कि
500 साल
वी
की
आर इन
है
संसारा
Basi-
नहीं वो पहले का था भाई वो बहुत पहले का था दिस इज नॉट इवन द नींद थिंग वो बहुत पहले ही बता दिया गया था कि लेसर लॉर्ड बॉर्न हुई थी आफ्टर ग्रेटर लॉर्ड दुखदेव था 500 साल एडिशनल इन्फॉर्मेशन मैंने दी थी पॉइंट इज ये जो लड़की है ये अभी तक जितना इसके बारे में अभी हमें पता चला है कल के स्ट्रीम्स और आज के स्ट्रीम से कि वी आर ट्रैप्ड इन अ संसारा टाइम लूप में थे तो इसने आके बताया कि ऐसा ऐसा हो रहा है मैं अपनी मोस्ट पावर्स दुनिया जाट को जिंदा रखने में रख रही हूँ तो आई कैन ओनली गिव यू हिंट्स आई कैन नॉट टेल अ लाई हियर आई कैन ओनली गिव यू हिंट्स ठीक है पॉइंट इज फिर ट्रैवलर ने फिगर आउट करा उस ट्रैवलर को ही फिगर आउट करना था इफ ही फिगर्ड इट आउट तो संसारा ब्रेकआउट हो सकता है इजीली उसका कोई फायदा नहीं है बिकॉज शी इज नॉट ट्रैप्ड इन दिस संसारा शी इज हेल्पिंग अस कंटिन्यू
I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why
नहीं
I
था
didn't
नहीदा
ask.
नहीदा that was the fucking hardest question you could ever ask प्रथम साहब
Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you, is all.
doesn't matter at all. You found this that I don't even this
even Paimon guessed that pratham
Now that you mention
even
it,
Paimon
Nahida,
guessed that
you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny.
ये लो
Thinking
तेरे
back
जैसे
to when
इंसानों
we
के लिए
were
पाइमोन
asking
बनी है
all over
रिकैप
the
करने के लिए
place
सब कुछ
info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
I have a lot of questions. Though this isn't like a good time. I have a lot of questions for you.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
पूछा
Thank God! Fuck you! Why couldn't you simply tell us
तेरे
the
लिए
truth?
ही बने तेरे
You asked me
जैसे
this
इंसानों के लिए
question
बने ये सब
before.
चीजें
My answer was, it would literally blow your minds. Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make more sense.
इसने
Have you heard the saying,
स्पिरिट
"Don't
बर्न
wake
ऑन
a
लगा रखा था
sleepwalker"?
तभी हम लोग उसमें ला गए थे.
Likewise,
There you go.
if someone
If
suddenly
you heard
had
the
told
saying,
you
don't
all
wake
this
sleepwalker,
instead of you learning it on your own,
Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all of this since you of you learning it on your own.
your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion.
It's
I
the
couldn't
basic
expose
idea
you to
कि
that kind of
if we are
risk.
living in a matrix and
That's
someone
why
told
I
us we are
give
living
you
in a
very
matrix,
subtle hints
so
and
हमारा
some
दिमाग सही में
suggestions.
पागल हो जाएगा
Long
कि
story
everything
short,
was a lie,
I'm really
everything was
sorry I
that
had
and
to
all
keep
that
you
shit.
guessing.
But we figured it out ourselves. Then that's a
Long
different
story
case.
short, I'm really sorry I had to keep you guessing. How do the sages manage to keep people from noticing about the side effects of a mass-produced dream? What is the dream? What's the result?
लौड़े सब पूछ गांडू
हाँ, मैं सभी पूछूंगा
सबके सब पूछ.
Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality. People have already experienced this Sub-Zero's festival, so it would be very difficult for them to find anything that strikes them as surreal. Secondly, you're probably wondering why people don't have any memories from earlier samsara, right? That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway.
True.
And in any case, their actual dreams are being taken away from them by the Akasha.
So actually, look
So
in
whenever they wake up in this dream of the Sub-Zero's festival, they don't remember anything from their previous identical dream.
That reminds Paimon. Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia forest, but couldn't see what it was about after waking up. Is that an example of what you mean?
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendril can a person gain the Dendril element's dream-enhancing power. That explains the feelings of deja vu. Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea that they are in the Sub-Zero's festival samsara, while their dreams are stolen from them over and over again.
Okay, about the side effects of mass-produced
Can
dreams.
humans really keep dreaming forever like this? Will it ever end? And if so, when?
We might say your mental fatigue has already answered this question. Eventually, there's only so much that people can tolerate. Especially those whose health is compromised to begin with, like Dunyarzad. This relentless exploitation takes an even harder toll on them.
People's lives are at stake here, and nobody knows a thing! We've got to put a stop to this!
Okay, why is the dream about the Sub-Zero's festival?
I know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday? Could it really just be a coincidence?
Even you don't know the reason?
Maybe उस टाइम पे ज़्यादा
Now
लोग
that's
न्यूज़ होते हैं ना,
strange.
ज़्यादा लोग बिल्कुल
The
रहते हैं.
academia
तो
sages
academia ने
are
उसी
determined
वक्त
to
पे
harvest
किया
lots of
होगा.
dreams in a short time,
थोड़ा
no
कहीं तो
matter the
दिमाग लगाया
cost.
प्रथम ने.
They
Huh?
have to be up to no good.
कहीं तो दिमाग लगाया प्रथम ने.
Unfortunately,
Thanks.
I don't know
मेरा नाम
anything
Fog
about
भी है,
it.
so you can call me Fog.
Traveler, do you have any information?
Exactly how you fog your brain with all these information.
चुप हो जा. Dreams just by human presence. Information is Akasha.
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people. That doesn't sound right.
Dreams with you.
Those spaces remind me of dreams, like the one I had in the Avidia forest. That doesn't sound... The Grand Sage said,
Celebrate the birth of that god? Could it mean?
I could listen to tell us the truth. Okay, I don't have any more questions.
Deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable.
True.
After we end the Sub-Zero's festival samsara, we have to look into them.
How can the sages of the academia do this behind their archon's back? This is ridiculous!
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
Are you
sun
sure about
and a
that?
moon?
क्या पता ऐसा ना गया?
Nahida's talking in riddles again.
अरे काम करो ना. ओ वापस से हुआ.
Oh, we're out of time today.
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
ये तो भूल जाएंगे ना फिर से. बट इस बार इनको ये रियलाइज हो चुका है, तो ये अभी इनको शायद नहीं भूलेंगे फिर से अभी.
Yep.
वो दुनिया ज़ाट जग गई क्या?
Good morning, Nahida.
अच्छा ये खुद जग
Wait,
गई.
now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
हाँ ना भोसड़ी वाली. सबके सामने बोल दे.
Hey, what's wrong, Nahida?
क्या चल रहा है?
You don't look too good.
Vijay's दुनिया ज़ाट.
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Oh no.
Did Dunyarzad already disappear? No way.
Oh no.
Are we too late?
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she? Is she also going to disappear?
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream.
ये भी तो पता है यार.
So another
data
Dunyarzad
भी.
appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream that helps to keep it going.
उसका brain ही हो गया basically.
Personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person's vitality. After
तभी
all,
उसके reaction
they're
नहीं दे रही
just
थी
there
वो.
as filler. You know,
No shit.
speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
नहीं थी काफी
Dunyarzad
different.
truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all.
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still
You're a kind Archon.
far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon.
कोई बात
I
नहीं.
couldn't
अब
even
मेरे को दे
save
दो अपनी
her.
powers.
If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sabzerus festival with so many regrets.
अरे यार बच्ची बेचारी
Please don't
वैसी रो
beat
रही है.
yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone.
यार उनकी माँ चुपता चल अभी.
I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself and a real Archon.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad.
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the samsara as soon as possible.
तो आज करते हैं. आज तुम मेरे को बताओगी ना.
How do we do that?
Although the Sabzerus festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them. That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Huh? So, how should we find that person?
Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness. Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
Imagination? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when the server at a tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally assume that food is on it. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and mora on the plate, the dream will respond in kind, and the server really will bring you gold and mora. But right now,
She
our host
explained
is
the
unaware
dream
that this is a dream.
into a fucking lobby or
No
something.
matter
कि हम
how
लोग
many
lobby में
times
बेंचो
they're served,
उसका
it
server
will
है
always
वो
be
हमारे ऊपर
food.
host है बेंचो या तो client है तो host है हम लोग. She explained in that way, like in a fucking computer way. कि हम लोग के dreams computer है हम लोग उसके bots हैं.
Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken.
How are we going to find them, though? If it could be anyone, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
You know,
And
if
even
you
if we
had
did
been
find
listening
them,
to the
how are
whole
we supposed to
conversation
make
very
them
well,
realize they're
you could already
dreaming?
guess who it is.
After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker.
Pratham, What do you
It's
think? What is?
extremely difficult, yes.
क्या बोला
But
लाइट?
the only ones who can do it are you two.
If you are एक second pause
Remember,
कर.
everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara.
So if you have been listening to the conversation well and you had a smart brain,
हाँ.
you can already figure it out because I figured it out. You can figure out who is the person.
मैं मिस कर
You're
दिया बीच
talking
में. मैं मिस कर दिया बीच में एक कॉन्वर्सेशन से पहले वाली. क्या बोल रहा था?
लॉक्स पढ़ लो तू लॉक्स पढ़ गांड में हाँ लॉक्स पढ़
अरे सॉरी यार मैं बीच में चला गया था वो डोर खोलने गया था. एक से कैसे खोलते हैं?
सेलेक्ट
मैं बैक और स्टार्ट है.
बैक
ये तो गायब हो गया. अच्छा ये हाइड वाला है.
स्टार्ट हाँ उसको दूसरा हाँ चल खोल पढ़ भोसड़ी के
कहाँ पे जा पढ़ूं मैं which means the product can change everything will measure what you mean by that means we can through what you perceive as normal. Now if a server is determined brings a pet to you, you would naturally assume that food is on it. However, if your dream is so and with more than ready to put out, the dream is fun kind of being cool and good. But right now our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they are served, it will always be food. Our host is unaware that this is a dream, so we find the host, then what? Find some way to make that person realize that they are dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken. How are we going to find them though? It could be anyone. We like look for a new haystack, and if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they are dreaming? After all, like you said, don't be the sleepwalker. It's extremely difficult, yes, but the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, everything you have achieved to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and then you samsara.
So you can figure it out.
एक तो या तो धुरंधर होगी, पर धुरंधर का कॉन्शियस जा चुका है, तो ये तो डेया नहीं कर सकते. डेया तो लिटरली एक साइड वॉकर लग रही थी, तो
प्लीज brother, please think.
तो यस ना बोलना मेरे को फिगर आउट खुद दे.
मैं नहीं बोलूंगा मैं कुछ नहीं बोलूंगा.
क्या हम लोग हैं? क्योंकि ये भी हो सकते हैं, हम लोग भी हो सकते हैं, क्योंकि बिकॉज हम लोग के साथ ही हो रहा है ये सब, तो हम लोग भी तक रियलाइज कर चुके हैं, बट हम रियलाइज कर चुके हैं कि हम लोग होस्ट हैं, तो फिर
You know, when this person comes into light, I will tell you how this is actually the thing. Come on, continue.
As for me, during this time, I'll be out of town.
क्यों? कहाँ जा रहा है? सुट्टा फूकना तेरे को?
Are you going to that place full of dreams where the traveler went?
Yes, I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility. Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary things like this samsara need to end.
Yeah.
Paimon's still a little upset that we've come this far only for Dunyarzad to... She was such a good person, with such a simple wish. But fate was against her.
It was decided by Mont. उसकी वैसी हेल्थ जा चुकी थी, और हम लोग क्योर ढूंढ है भी नहीं इलाजार का कोई, तो it was obvious.
Yeah. Saving Dunyarzad is what kept us going this whole time. But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So let's break the samsara for her sake. Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this stream? Feels like it would be easier to control it that way, no?
ओए, तो ग्रैंड सेज कैसे हो सकता है? पर उसको पता भी कैसे चला सब-ज़ीरोस फेस्टिवल के बारे में?
मैं कुछ नहीं बोलूंगा. I'll let you figure it out.
नीरू तो हो नहीं सकते. नीरू तो नचनिया है, नाचती रहती है सड़कों में, तो वो तो हो नहीं सकती. और knowing that plan did probably become aware that they were dreaming. An unexpected host would be less likely to realize this is a dream.
Huh. That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control, like Nahida and us. So, who do you think the host of the dream is?
वो क्यों होगा? चूतिया है क्या?
क्योंकि प्रथम ओल्मेक्टोन लाड़ा हैंड
मैं माँ चौधरी में वही निकला, मैं बता रहा हूँ राइट। मैं तेरी पहले माँ चौधरी बहन चोद साइड के साइड कैरेक्टर उठा के माँ की चूत। अगर ये निकला, अगर ये निकला,
Oh, that would make sense. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is a symbol of the whole Sub-Zero's festival, right? Pretty core
Yeah.
character. Let's go ask him some questions, shall we?
वो कैसे कोर मेंबर कैरेक्टर हो गया? वो तो हम लोग बोल रहे थे कौन सी कैंडी खानी तेरे को बहनचोद।
Hey, don't you remember? I'm not justifying it is him or not. I'm not gonna say that. I'm just saying. I'm just asking, answering you that he used to come every time to play with kids and hand them candies, and it's like he was a very integral part of Sub-Zero's festival every year. That's what he's told.
एक बात बताओ,
हाँ.
चलो ये है, तुम एकेडमिया का जो स्टूडेंट है जिसने हम लोग को मिक्स करने को बोला था, क्या वो नहीं था?
What?
ये चुतिया, हाँ, ये
Would
भी
be?
तो था।
I don't know. Continue.
नहीं, ये भी हो सकता था, ये वो नाइट ऑफ वो भी था।
Let's see who it is. Is
you're
it
back.
Ferris,
You left in a hurry
Knight
last
of
time.
Flowers?
Is everything
Was
okay?
मैं
Pringles?
बता रहा हूँ, माँ की चूस के मुंह में प्रिंकर फेंक दूंगा बहनचोद।
Everything's fine. Just, it's a little hard to explain. Would you mind taking part in a little
अरे मेरे को
experiment
बात करने
with
दे यार बहनचोद
An
पाइमोन,
experiment?
फालतू की बात कर रहे
That
साइड
came
साइड
out
की।
of nowhere. I'm
You
listening,
can't actually
though.
tell them the whole
What do
truth
you need me
immediately.
to do?
ये दोस्त बिलीव नहीं
Remember,
करेंगे,
blow your
बिलीव नहीं
mind.
करेंगे,
Make a wish?
बिलीव नहीं करेंगे।
Imagine yours going to- नहीं, अरे blow your mind. Remember, blow your fucking mind.
Sir,
इतनी सारी
literally?
information. हाँ, bro, if you were in a matrix and someone told you were in a matrix, तेरे को कैसा लगेगा? Your whole life has been a lie. Something, so much information suddenly coming to you, or you figuring it out yourself.
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new Sub-Zero's festival tradition or something?
Less questions, more wishing!
More wishing, yes. Bring me promotions and
Okay.
wishes. Let me pull.
Okay. My wish.
बिहार से
My
पुल
wish.
कराया जा रहा है।
Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
ओहो, क्या बात है? 2000% है ना? धुरंधर पसंद है धुरंधर।
I
इसको-
noticed
इसको
earlier that
धुरंधर
she
के साथ
looked a
धुरंधर
bit
करना।
down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone.
नहीं, इसको धुरंधर के साथ धुआंधार
She
करना।
just doesn't seem like herself.
Huh?
She's always so gentle and kind, and all the kids love her.
वो बच्चे करना उसके साथ। बाप के बच्चों को भी
क्या
इलाजार दे
पता?
देगी।
इसको क्या
I've
पता
also
था?
wondered if the
दुनिया
reason
ज़ात
she
तो
asked me to be Ferris Knight of
बेया बोला है।
Flowers is because I'm special to her, or something.
तेरे बच्चों को भी इलाजार दे देगी भोसड़ी के।
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
Oh, is it that obvious? After what I just said, I guess it is.
ये
When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, I want everyone to have a happy Sub-Zero's festival.
ओ तभी
What she didn't realize was that
तभी
I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life. 50 years,
तभी
100 years, I'll serve her till the end of time.
तभी उसके लिए ये सारे बच्चों को खुश कर रहा था, तभी सब लोग खुश थे इससे, क्योंकि ये चाहता था कि सब लोग खुश रहें। उसके लिए वो उसके लिए कर रहा था। माँ की चूत लौड़े के बच्चे ये पहले नहीं बता पा रहा था। मैं गेस ना करता हूँ माँ की चूत।
Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Felt like the right moment to get it off my chest, but that was pretty embarrassing.
कोई नहीं भाई, अब तो कर
Okay,
दिया।
I'm ready to make my
अब तो
wish.
सबको बताऊंगा।
I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
No way, no way।
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh.
नहीं आई, नहीं आई।
Oh! You're.
No fucking way।
What?
कौन आया?
Fucky?
वे क्या?
Sorry, but only one portion of Yalda candies per
ओए,
person.
भोसड़ी के
Here we go.
कौन सी दुरंदर को बुलाया तूने?
Nice try, you two.
मेरे को लगा बहनचोद
Anyway, never mind.
मेरे को
I
लगा
don't need to see
बहनचोद
her appear right in front of me.
इसको
As long as she's happy.
इसको धुरंधर का यंग वर्जन
Guess he isn't the host of this stream
चलो
after
finally
all.
my guess is wrong भाई
Should've expected
thank
it
god
wouldn't
मैंने guess
be
भी नहीं किया
this
था
easy.
बहनचोद ये तो था भी नहीं मेरी लिस्ट में ये तो मेरी लिस्ट में था भी नहीं
देखो
एक बार साइड वाले से भी
Seems
पूछ
like
लो लगे यार
everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her, but none of them has any idea that she.
डेया ही लग रहा है मेरे को
Oh man.
My lady, step back.
मैं वो डेया ही लग रही है
That sounds like
डेया का भी
Dia.
नाम आ gaya
Oh right, this is when Dunyarzad bumps into the kidnappers.
our teacher and later they won't forget
Huh? But Dia can handle them. Hey, traveler!
see like I told you this before मैंने पहले गेस कर रहा था कि डेया होगी और डेया का ही नाम आ गया स्पीक ऑफ द डेविल चलो कहाँ जाना है वैसे चलो नहीं सीधा ही जाना कोई रास्ता भी नहीं चलो ओके ओ यहाँ पे रॉन्ग जगह पे आ गए ये तो अकेडमी है यहाँ पे अभी जूता लात पड़ जाएगी मेरे को तो मैं यहाँ पे दिखा सबको बता के गया हूँ कि मैं एक अकेडमी का स्टूडेंट हूँ मैं मारूंगा अब मेरी बारी बहुत बार ले
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take.
टेक द and leave
Hey, this is my job. The homie Yannis pay me, not you.
you're wasting your breath
Ugh, fine, all right. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway? It's not like I don't trust your fighting skills. Anyway, watch yourself.
इमेजिन अभी पिट के आ जाए अपना भाई दे बोलेगी मैं तो बोल रही थी बहन की लड़ी बहुत ज्यादा बोल रहा था चुकिया
So you got yourself some
Hey,
backup.
Coach.
Suit yourself.
गांड मरेगी
You're
भाई.
going down.
सोचो मतलब बड़ी
So-
निकल रहा है सोचो यही बंदा निकल रहा है फिर तो
A new punching bag.
एक सेकंड सर एक सेकंड मैं इसको एक्चुअली यूज करने का था एक सेकंड हां थैंक यू अब आ जाओ
Go as one!
तो ठीक है
बात को भी चेंज कर सकते हैं.
No more tricks up your sleeve.
एक सेकंड तुम लोग सबको मोन करते हुए सुनना एक सेकंड मेरे को एक सेकंड इधर आओ सब साइड लाइन से एक सेकंड अबे बहनचोद भाई दबाना है फक
Time for
चल
retribution.
अबे उन्होंने मोन नहीं कर क्या तुम्हारी दीदी रोती नहीं है क्या हैं
No more tricks up your sleeve.
बहुत अच्छा.
Need. Take this.
मर गया आया रुक जा एक सेकंड मैं गिर गया था तुम्हारे दोस्त ने गिरा दिया था मेरे को एक सेकंड आ रहा आ गया हेलो
Everybody stand back!
I'll be back.
अब तू आ जा देखो मैं अल्ट सी मार
Hear me.
बाय बाय
Coward.
मर गया अबे मरना भाई मरा वाह
You
Mara.
won this one.
चल मर गया हेलो कहाँ पे व्हाट इन द एक्शन ओप बहन चोद ये क्या हो रहा है बहन चोद
Verdict is
बहन चोद मिड एयर में मर रहा है चलो मर गया कहाँ पे ओहो क्रॉसबो यूज कर रहा है साले सस्ते आर्चर क्वीन के चोदे हैं
Let's light it up!
मरा कि नहीं मरा मरना भाई क्या करेगा जिंदा रह के कुछ रखा है दुनिया में भाई मर जा डेया को कुछ सीखना चाहिए बहन जो हम लोग ने बिना ग्रेट स्वॉर्ड के
Anchor
मार
out
दिया
on those
उसको
guys?
Yep.
लग तो ये रहा है आई एम फाइन
You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two like this.
कोई बात नहीं
Oh, and speaking of her, Paimon just remembered something. Remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up?
वो दुनिया जाड़ी लग रही है मैंने
She
पहले ही
said it
बोला
was
था
because she had
स्टार्टिंग दिस
forgotten
मेरा दुनिया
something.
जाड़ी थी ऐसा ढूंढना पड़ रहा है
Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed it out to us the night before the Sub-Zero's festival.
Should we check out the what other
Yeah,
items?
even if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably still help us more than this needle in a haystack search.
It's not even needed in his side. We just got to know कि कौन वाला no person है.
This is the place.
Dunyazad is not
It's
even
rude
in
to
the
enter
fucking
other
place
people's
anymore.
spaces
हाँ
without
वही है भी
permission,
नहीं है
but
यहाँ पे. That's the
desperate
point.
times call for desperate measures.
वो grand sage
Hey,
लग रहा है but.
the windows are unlocked. Okay. Paimon's gonna take a peek inside.
अरे दुनिया ज़ाड़ कपड़े change करी होगी. मजा.
I am seriously considering to tell
This
you,
was
but I
only a
really don't
temporary
wanna. I want
residence,
you
so
to
there was pretty
get
much
frustrated.
nothing inside except this book on the table. Should we open it?
खोल खोल खोल.
Oh my god. You know, if you know about Vandara with a water supply of the dam and forcing everyone to go a very far out to get water. But one day people suddenly found that water was improved again and himself will be like us in everybody said this was his grandpa lost her personality at all this very possible. I'm pretty sure it was Aranara. After Nama passed away, so we made him down, I couldn't sleep like there and we told me that was something else. Poor child, I guess there was one time when the bee gave too much sugar and couldn't find a way to save my life. This one appended with the nearest fences and opinions to every question just like that. Okay.
Yeah, so
So we didn't get a single information on who could have been.
इसमें लिखा है
The
bracket
host.
में these folk records appended with Dunya Zard's references and opinions. Leave every page densely packed. ये दुनिया ज़ाड़ के बारे में ही है ना. ये दुनिया ज़ाड़ बता रही है अपने बारे में. नहीं.
अपने बारे में नहीं, दूसरों के बारे में. With whom she had got to know these stories about. Chalo.
Wow. Dunyarzad wrote all of this. Sounds like she was always thinking of us even while we were away. Even though she was also busy preparing for the Sub-Zero's festival and had all her health problems to worry about. She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Sub-Zero's festival, right? If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her.
That's like watching I Want to Eat Your Pancreas plot.
Hey! Where are you off to now?
तो दुनिया ज़ाड़.
The end of the zero stuff.
हम लोग जा रहे हैं puppet से बात करने.
Yep. Still haven't figured it out.
क्या?
Still haven't figured it out.
कोई कौन है?
हाँ. थोड़ा स्ट्रीम पे कौन खाता है यार? चलती है तू?
क्या?
खा रहा है तू कुछ?
नहीं.
हाँ, सुनाई दे रहा है लोड़े chewing sound.
भूख लग रही थी यार.
जा. चलो जाओ. Figure out होएगा. I know you're going to be frustrated, but continue. मजा आएगी. ये देखने में what is going to happen.
Nice view.
It's Dunyarzad's puppet.
I will feel better if I say this out loud. क्या चल रहा है? कुछ नहीं चल रहा है. Thank you.
Traveler,
क्या हो गया? ये बात नहीं
you
कहता.
must be exhausted.
Man, बेचारा हमारा traveler.
Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago.
Man. वैसे
Paimon still
बंदा की
remembers
बंदे
when
की
we were
बहन
sitting
गायब है
here.
और अब ये
And the
भी
way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilu's dance of Sub-Zerus.
I can barely call it
There will
now.
always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
ये तो बोल चुकी पहले भी बट ये तू ऐसे क्यों बोल रहा है ऐसे रिकॉर्डिंग टेप चल रही हो
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Dunyarzad
Yes, traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come...
not leave behind
And
him.
What?
Traveler
Where
figured
are
it
we
out.
going this time?
Traveler figured it out.
Watch the dancers. मेरे को लग रहा है नीलू है मेरे को लग ही रहा था नीलू है और कौन था बहन जो जिसको बुरा लगा था डांस के लिए या वो बुढ़ी और तो नहीं बहन जो साइड में खड़ी थी माँ की जू
बुढ़ी
वो जैसे बता रही थी कि कितना अच्छा होता कसम से हम लोग मना पाते तो माँ की तो कोने में फेस्टिवल बन रहा है आवाज भी नहीं जाएगी इतनी बाहर इतना वो रंडी रोना कर रहा है अकेडमी का 14 स्टेज हाँ जी भाई कहाँ पे हो
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
कौन आया तो भी है अच्छा हो इस बार कन्फ्रंट कर दिया डैम
Traveler? You don't have to
imagine
get involved.
imagine
He's a sage from the academia. I don't want to drag you into this.
imagine बीच कॉबो में बस ये पोज मार रहा बिना कुछ बोले
came into it just to pose.
Grand Sage
That's why we don't allow attend dancers.
Traveler, what the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the academia, that's another day gone to waste.
पोज मार रहा बैठ खड़ा awkward silence होके बोल नहीं रहा मैं ये क्या कर रही
Oh.
Have they been scared?
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, of course! If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this.
बहन चूद
So they're just substitutes.
बहन चूद ये भी नहीं है फिर इसका मतलब माँ की चूत कौन है फिर भाई
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
Hold on a moment. किम क्या हो गया
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death. Yes, the Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
Second. एक तो इनका ट्रांजिशन मादर
Beautiful
चोद
shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Dunyarzad, did you find these?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away? So how?
until unless someone put them there.
What's going on here?
Nilu, close your eyes.
Huh?
Imagine that the Grand Sage had his entourage and not him. भाई मैं नीलू हो सकती है मैं यार नीलू में भी किस गया था
You guys are acting weird.
तूने बोला कि नीलू नहीं हो सकती वो तो नचनिया है तूने ये बोला तो गांड मारा तूने नहीं गेस करा
अरे यार
तू
मैं
चूतिया है तू चूतिया है
भाई मैं वो नाचती है यार
definition of चूतिया है you know what the problem was if you had heard it correctly it was someone had a strong wish who the fuck else than fucking Nilu जिसका whole plan was to dance in Sub-Zero's festival for fucking Dunyarzad but it got cancelled because of the Grand Stage So whose wish would be the strongest? You are so dumb. I figured it out when they said it. Ki there is a host. I'm like, yeah, it's fucking Neelu. It's fucking Neelu. और कोई नहीं हो सकती. और कोई हो ही नहीं सकता था. मेरे दिमाग में नीलू था हर समय.
Hey!
Man,
Things
shoot.
appeared! So Nilu's the host! What a surprise! Purple body Saras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage. It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assumed there will be food on a plate, and Nilu assumed there would be real patty Saras in the flower pots. So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu? But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming. How should we make Nilu realize that?
बता दो कि पैसा नकली है.
There you go.
Am I dreaming? Is there more like us? Miles Morales says, it's not a canon event! It's a canon event! Don't destroy it!
Did someone say dreaming?
How did you come to that conclusion?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sub-Zeru's
No,
festival?
Greater Lord, come back to the
Yes,
Greater Lord.
but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendro Archon.
Ooh, sounds
Who's
familiar.
in front of you, Pata?
Dunyarzad told
But you're
us
not
a
smart
story
enough
like
to
that
see
when
them.
we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being
Bancho.
painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife, lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love." In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
But
So,
क्या हो गया
the
था
first
Academia को?
sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story?
You will
never
know
went
that
on
as
his
we continue the story.
Yes, but his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon, like the sage in the story.
Not that Nailu is aware of it.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zeru's festival is almost over too. Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zerus as beautiful as we can.
I'll be waiting for a long time for this. Please answer a halt out. Oh well, Dunyarzad है नहीं यहाँ पे अब देखने के लिए. Sad.
Well, cutscene time, baby.
You better dance well, Nilu. Last time उन्होंने किसी का डांस देखा तो उसने अच्छा नहीं किया था.
Don't worry.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zerus.
Finally. वाह भाई.
Enjoying the dance?
Yes. अब अच्छा है does.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
बेचारी. Oh. By the music. भाई goosebumps आ गए भाई मेरे को. भाई goosebumps आ गए मेरे को. Damn.
Oh, good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time. Paimon's head feels super heavy. Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep last night? Paimon thinks it was after the Sub-Zero's festival. The Sub-Zero's festival! Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero samsara?
I don't
Quick,
know.
take off your Akasha terminal!
At the end of the dance of zeros, I think I saw. I think खत्म हो गया. सब कुछ पैक अप हो गया.
Guess what, Patam?
She's not in her room. What happened?
I mean हो गया ना, वो मर चुकी है.
Huh? What usual spot?
अरे कॉन्शियस गया था. Okay. Find दुनिया ज़ो.
अरे मेडिकल वाली जो इसमें भी टेलीपोर्ट मारते हैं. सेम डिस्टेंस है, लिटरली सेम डिस्टेंस है जहाँ से था. लिटरली सेम डिस्टेंस है, आगे और पीछे दोनों.
उड़ गई.
Go,
Hello.
go.
Well done, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine.
And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad! You're okay! Oh, don't scare us like that!
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream, and I saw Nilu performing the dance of Sub-Zero's.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, Red House.
कैथरीन से बात कर. कैथरीन से बात कर. कैथरीन से बात कर. कैथरीन से बात कर.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon felt like Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Sub-Zero's festival.
क्या?
And Dunyarzad,
आवाज का पता नहीं चला.
did you save her?
It's a really long story.
बैठ के चुप.
We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else. How about by the Traveler's favorite bench?
माँ की चूत. कैथरीन को पिक कर सब जानते हैं. वेंचर कैथरीन निकलती नहीं अपने टेबल से. बैन चूत भाई.
खत्म हो गया है भाई. एक्टिव खत्म हो गया है. एडिबल को.
तो ये क्या चल
अरे
रहा है?
ऐप फ्री अब.
एक सेकंड. अच्छा ये डॉन चल रहा है ना, तो अभी चलते नहीं इसी को करना है. अभी एक्ट 3 खत्म नहीं हुआ.
नहीं चल रहा है. नो मुझे लगा खत्म हो गया. ऑल शॉट.
वही
दिखाते हैं ना टाइटल.
कन्वर्सेशन ही चल रही, तो कैसे खत्म हो जाएगा वो चीज?
अरे उसने दिखाया बड़ा सा एक्टिव ओवर. ओह
Dunyarzad first. It's such a relief that she's all right.
Yep.
After we parted on the last day of the Sub-Zero's festival, I left the city and saw what the traveler had described. Among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my suspicion. Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible, but it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara.
So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end. And not a moment too soon.
A very happy ending.
Huh? Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying. I need to spend more time observing human emotions.
Both are fine. Everyone reacts differently.
एक सेकंड जस्ट फॉर द सेक आपको आई
Alright,
थिंक चेंज
you
करना
two
पड़ेगा
must
अपना
have a
बेटा.
lot of other
अगर
questions
किसी
for
ने
me, right?
कैथरीन से पहले
After
मिलकर आया
all,
होगा
you
और यहाँ पे
saved
आकर
my
देखते हैं
faithful
कैथरीन को
believer.
तो उसकी गन फट
As
जाएगी.
your reward,
Arey,
I will
ask the
answer
questions,
any and all
Lord.
questions.
About what I saw in the entertainment there a bit
At the Avidia forest, there was this incense that made the traveler fall unconscious and dream of a huge tree and a red sky.
You also heard someone's voice, right? It said world.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, so you do know. We've been wanting to ask you what that was about, and if the red sky was related to Conria.
It seems like the traveler established a connection to Irminsul. That was a message left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul.
Oh.
Perhaps her last memory before she died.
तभी आता है
As
वो
you
आवाज.
two probably know, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared after the disaster in Conria.
अच्छा.
The timings of these events do line up, so your suspicions are reasonable.
भाई it's like जब भी खानरे की बात होती है it's like listening about something like कि something big shit happened. Like you know.
That was a big shit. It
I
was
know,
a big
I know, I know that was a big shit.
A
It's
whole
like
nation
World War.
fucking got destroyed.
हाँ
What
वही
else
वही
big shit do you need? और कितना बड़ा चाहिए बे?
वही बहन चो कि पूरा इतना बिग शिट हुआ है और उसके बारे में अभी तक कुछ लाइक बारे में हम लोग जान भी नहीं पा रहे ठीक से कि ऑल वी नो इज डांस लिव के बारे से पता चलता है नहीं तो फिर हम लोग उससे अपने बहन चूतिया बहन से पता चलता है
Yeah, most of the information about
या फिर किसी झाटू हैबिस से मिलता है.
Yeah, but Pratham, you know, there's a thing called Working World Quest that actually explains a lot more about Kanria than you actually think of, but you don't play those world fucking quests.
अरे खेलूंगा.
But it's okay. You don't have to. It's okay. Even I don't play all of them because मेरे को कुछ boring लगता है.
खेलेंगे.
But there are some books and quests that give more information about Kanria.
It was from King Geshret.
खानरे का कच्ची दिखाना चाहिए हम लोग को यार.
That god who died even longer ago? Some present-day desert dwellers still worship him. You probably just heard some of their conspiracies.
Yep, we do.
Okay, so what does the message mean?
I still haven't managed to decipher it. Even the Akasha isn't currently capable of doing that. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul seems to be contaminated with something that has a very dangerous aura to it.
I wonder what that is.
Many devoted scholars go mad as soon as they connect their consciousness. I've warned the academia about this many times, but people still keep falling victim to it. But I believe this is the key to saving Irminsul. That's why I've kept trying to decipher it.
So the tree in the vision was Irminsul? Oh, Tainari also said that Irminsul is sick. Is it because of the contaminated consciousness? But even if you can't figure out what that vision was all about, it seems like our search for you was all in vain.
The traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that consciousness. I've never seen anyone like that. With you here, we may have a chance at deciphering it.
Okay,
No,
I think that's our
we
next
must
act, I
decipher
guess.
its secrets. I've already eliminated all other factors that might affect Irminsul. This is the only one left. This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine Irminsul's fate, as well as Tevat's.
Why do you look like Catherine? ये चूतियापा क्वेश्चन है, ठीक है मुझे।
नहीं पूछ
To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's consciousness.
How did you do that? Poor Catherine. Does this mean you can also
I mean, she's a
occupy
god.
other
What else you
people's
expect? वो तो कर ही लेगा.
consciousnesses?
Of course वो
नहीं,
provide
नहीं,
करेगी.
Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as long as they're wearing their Akasha terminal.
हाँ तो इसमें मेरे
The
को जो भी
Akasha
होगा.
is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. As Lesser Lord Kusanali and the first Akasha terminal, my consciousness has always been linked to the Akasha. I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness. When necessary, I just borrow this bionic Snezhnayan puppet.
Hold on. Did we just learn some deep, dark secret? So Catherine is... No wonder Paimon felt something was off about her.
She's a
What
robot.
about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's?
Yeah?
Don't you live in the
Catherine is a
sanctuary of
robot.
Suristana?
The fuck?
She's a robot. Yeah, she's a robot. That's
कैसे?
what was told. That's what was told. अभी तो you don't read basic fucking dialogue. What's it? I just borrowed the bionic Snezhnayan puppet. Do you not read this fucking line?
ओ बहन चूद.
भाई यार अगर तू अकेले खेल रहा है तो बहन तेरे को समझ ही नहीं आएगा कुछ.
वहाँ की चूद भाई. I just bought
No.
this. नहीं तो ये पपेट लिया होगा ना इसमें. कैथरीन तो एक्चुअली में रियल होगी ना.
नहीं, she's a puppet. All of them.
माँ की चूद तो एक्चुअली कैथरीन कहाँ चुद रही है बहन चूद.
नहीं है कोई actual
That
Catherine.
story
It's
begins a
fucking puppet.
long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared, the sages found my newly born self and took me back to Sumeru. At that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Suristana, ostensibly for the sake of protecting me. But I've hardly heard from them since. However, I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata instead of me, a symbol of her passing.
So, the sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest? How dare they! Why don't you teach them a lesson, Nahida?
In some ways, they aren't wrong. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was omniscient and omnipotent. Even after her death, the Akasha is still empowering this nation. And I'm still really far away from being able to call myself the God of Wisdom. Moreover, the Academia is also more proficient at governing this country. My existence has little meaning.
To me, you're already an excellent author.
Yeah, you got a lot of believers. Just look at the Sub-Zero's festival. Everyone who showed up truly loves you.
Thank you for the kind words. But I honestly don't need physical freedom as long as I can connect my consciousness to the Akasha. Trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission and top priority. I will work on that, and try to live up to being a deity in the meantime. Every once in a while, I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom and enlighten a lost soul here and there. Doing all that should be enough. There's never been any big problems with the Academia's governance of Sumeru. This is the first time I've seen them step out of line. I wonder what caused them to go down this path, and what they hope to achieve. Even though the city's residents haven't noticed anything strange, if the Traveler hadn't broken the Sub-Zero's samsara, the situation could have become dire. I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't find anything suspicious. And all the people of interest seem to purposely avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. I think they're deliberately trying to hide something.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. In Gandharvaville, there was a sage who had invited Tainari to join some kind of project. Could it be related?
Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives, make things right, and punish them if needed. but I'll have to be discreet, or they'll see me coming.
I want to realize the issue with Akasha.
You mean how the Akasha stops you from having dreams?
Yeah, it's been such a long time. No one's noticed something's up?
It's not that no one noticed. It's more
Exactly.
like no one cared. Ultimately, it's all rooted in the sage's misdirection.
Misdirection?
The
मेरे को
sages
भी आजकल
convinced
dreams नहीं आ
everyone
रहे.
to
So it's
believe
like क्या
that
मेरे को
being
भी Akasha
unable to
लगाया
dream
गया.
is a sign of rationality and wisdom. Not dreaming is a badge of honor in Sumeru, even if the truth is that their dreams are being reaped by the Akasha. With their propaganda in place, the sages can maximize their use of the Akasha to facilitate their research. Besides, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata must have created the Akasha in the hopes that it could be used to its full potential. That's why I've never come out strongly against this. Anyway, the perspective advocated by the sages drowned out any voices of doubt. By now, even those who never use Akasha terminals find it too shameful and embarrassing to talk about their dreams.
Don't have any other questions.
Got it! I hope my answers were satisfactory, seekers of knowledge. To be honest, maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took a lot of mental energy. I think I may need to rest for a while. Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct another project on the scale of the Sub-Zero Samsara in the immediate
वो तो
future.
दिख रहा है, वो तो नहीं कर
Go
पाएंगे.
and
क्या
get
बात ही
some
नहीं हो.
sleep. Leave everything to us.
What a relief. This is truly the most exhausting birthday I've ever had.
Well, congratulations. Thanks first. हमारा gift का दे हमारा return gift.
Traveler? Paimon?
अरे बहन चो.
Why am I here? Do either of you know?
आप यहाँ पे मेरे को commission दे रहे
You
थे.
were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker. We happened to walk by, so we thought we'd wait for you to wake up.
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime.
Oh,
I'm fine.
maintenance.
I better go. Thank you.
वो पीछे चाबी लगी हुई है उसकी कॉलर के. नहीं पता नोटिस क्यों नहीं किया ये चीज.
Yeah, well, you don't notice a lot of
Quite some
things.
time in Sumeru City, but ever since we last said goodbye to
No, no,
Mr.
no, 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 no,
Smelly,
no, no,
we
no,
haven't
no,
heard
no, no, no.
anything from her.
Ruk.
Oh,
Quest. I think it's Act 3 now. I think it's Act 3 now. Yep, Act 3.
Okay. I meant the understand until all the kids back in. Do you go to the university? Okay.
So, how was Act 2?
Yeah, it was actually good.
Were
Right?
you-
This one was actually good, better than Act 1.
Yeah, but though you barely understood everything, anything.
Although
How
RIP,
that-
although I'm happy for Dunyarzad कि जो हुआ, at least she had to witness this thing in person. I'm
I
happy
just
for her.
think, just genuinely Sumeru जितना अगर अच्छा था
बाकी
तो
रही
तो हमेशा
रही बात मेरे ना समझने की, मैं समझ क्यों नहीं पाया. आई थिंक मेजर रीजन इज दैट कि बीच में हम लोग मैं सो भी गया था, तो ये भी था कि मैं काफी पीछे रह गया था लोर की वजह से.
But there's a lot of things you just barely read.
अरे तो
Like the fucking Catherine
was
thing.
नहीं, the problem is कि जब तक ये स्नैप अप पेडलस हुआ तब तक क्या मैंने अपने ईयरफोन उठा किए थे, मैंने डोर खोलने चला गया था, तो वो तो मैं पढ़ नहीं पा रहा था ये चीज.
Onwards. We
And
have work to
अरे
do.
ऐसा क्यों करता है?
अरे तो ये कोई आया था डोर पे, हाउ कैन आई जस्ट लीव देम हैंगिंग भाई. तो मैंने बोल दिया
तो why would you even put it on autoplay then?
अरे मुझे तो सही लगता है ना कि इसमें कॉन्वर्सेशन से फ्लो में चलती है.
और लेकिन तू तो सुन नहीं रहा, तो मैं फ्लो कौन देख रहा है फ्लो में? समझना तेरे को है लोड़े.
हाँ ठीक है. बट अबे तो अभी तो मैं तुम्हें तू है तो मैं बता देगा. बट तू मेरे को गेस कर छोड़ देता है.
Obviously मैं चाह रहा तू खुद समझे, मैं तो भी ना बताता रहूंगा लोड़े.
हाँ ठीक है. मैं बट ये बार बार नहीं होता, ये बस वो एक इंस्टेंस था, बट मैं समझता हूँ बाकी चीजें.
उसके बाद कैथरीन वाला भी तो नहीं समझा. I had to point it out to you कि कैथरीन का सीन हुआ.
यहाँ पे आई थिंक मैं जाऊंगा नहीं, क्योंकि फिर वो अपना क्वेस्ट दे देगी हाथ में. और यहाँ पे
इस बार ना विश कर से
कर रहा था.
I think it's 73 now. और एक से एक और हो जाएगा, 74 हो जाएगा आज तेरा. Pity. Oh नहीं 75 हो जाएगा. Yeah, 75. You're reaching 75, baby.
पहले मैं ना एक
You know what 75 means?
लेजेंड आ जाता
क्या
है
कर
मेरे
रहे
पास.
हो? क्या?
आ जाता है मेरे पास.
हाँ. But वहाँ क्यों गया?
अरे वो क्विज देती है हाथ में मेरे. मैं जा सकता हूँ आराम से. अब ले जाऊंगा आराम से. अब कुछ थोड़ी ना देगी मेरे को. पहले एक सेकंड तो देखने दो बेंच. कैसे नहीं दिखा मेरे को ये चीज. पीछे घूम जरा कैथरीन. कैथरीन पीछे घूम जरा. कैथरीन पीछे घूम एक बार. अरे
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
कैसा ही दिखेगा.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
You never ask yourself how she is always there in every other place.
मेरे को लगा था कि इसका पोकेमॉन ऐसा हालत नर्सरी की तरह. बेंचो.
सबको ये लगता है. सबको ये लगता है. चलो.
चलो जी. Polling time. 3,
There's a
2,
chance देखो मिल
1.
जाए.
Boom.
अभी नहीं. इतना नहीं. अभी कुछ नहीं होगा. पर्पल पे.
नहीं मिला. रैंडम एस तलवार.
एक बार हिस्ट्री दिखा पहले. हिस्ट्री दिखा.
That's
Go to
surprising.
14. नहीं, go to 14. सरप्राइज तो वैसे भी रहेगा. 4 to 14. 14. ओके नीचे जा. ओके ठीक है ना. नेक्स्ट है 15 पे जा. So that's 72, 73. ठीक है. करेगा.
करूं. ओके 3, 2, 1. Boom.
तो बोलने वाला था. नहीं आएगा. अब से चांसेस बढ़ेंगे. अब चांसेस बढ़ेंगे. तो नेक्स्ट पुल. There's a chance you can get it. Stop पे जा. पाए. अरे नहीं. Stardust. हाँ. अभी कर. एक और पुल.
चलो जी एक और.
अब चांसेस बढ़ेंगे. अब चांसेस बढ़ेंगे. So it can be any time, but you can also lose the 50-50. That's also up to you.
Lose the 50 म्हणजे.
मैं कितनी बार बताऊं.
मतलब 5 स्टार की जगह कुछ और मिल जाएगा.
5 स्टार के तेरे फ्लिंस की जगह तेरे को दया भी मिल सकती है. फ्लिंस की जगह तेरे को तिगनारी भी मिल सकता है. दया की जगह तेरे को डिलुक भी मिल सकता है. दया की जगह तेरे को जीन भी मिल सकती है. दया की जगह तेरे को चीची भी मिल सकती है. दया की जगह तेरे को किचिंग भी मिल सकती है.
बट इसमें अबे तो इस पर्टिकुलर वाले विश में दिखेगी ना. एक सेकंड रुक जा. इसमें पता चलेगा ना कि इसमें कौन सा है. एक सेकंड. फ्रेंड्स दया कीचिंग कीची.
ये सब मिल सकते हैं और फ्लिंस भी मिल सकता है. There's a 50-50 chance.
ओके क्या हुआ फिर.
Either फ्लिंस और either the other मल्टीपल. कितने 8. Either the 8 or either
फिर
फ्लिंस.
लास्ट टाइम तो आर्ली मिल गई थी मेरे को.
हाँ तो that's why it's 50-50. That's why it's 50-50.
Yep.
चल continue.
Well, I was actually wondering कि let's end the Act 2 and stream here only. हम लोग फिर अपना कल करते हैं. Start with the Act 3. ठीक है. नई स्ट्रीम की नई शुरुआत Act 3 के साथ करते हैं. तो
कल के Act 3 खत्म करना.
AM हो चुका है. So probably my net will go bye. Yeah, my net will go bye soon. तो तब तक लिए या स्ट्रीम पसंद आए तो लाइक करना. एक्चुअली इनफैक्ट मेरे को एक्ट 2 बहुत पसंद आया. सो आई लाइक्ड इट. आई वाज लाइक हैप्पी फॉर इट रिजल्ट कि एक्चुअली उसको विटनेस करने को बोला इवन एज इन अ ड्रीम. सो या स्ट्रीम पसंद आए तो लाइक कर देना. एंड अगर चैनल सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो कर लेना. बाकी नोटिफिकेशन बेल ऑन कर लेना अगर अभी तक नहीं किया है. और या मिलते हैं स्ट्रीम में. तब तक के लिए गुड नाइट. बाय बाय.
Good night. Bye.